Hey everybody, just to let you know, let me go ahead and get this out the way. This video is going to contain nude action figures, so if you don't like it, go find you something else to do, because this ain't like on no creep stuff or nothing like that. Everybody wants to, you have other guys doing reviews and they're like, oh, I don't want to show this because I don't want to look creepy. The thing is, if you're a customizer and you're trying to get certain body parts the right way, then that you have to know what you're working with. So, one of the things I did is this video is more so on like the heads and stuff like that, because I went and bought this Cowl. Let me get into go ahead. Once again, nude action figures. So, not all the heads are the same. And if you're a customizer and you are trying to find the right parts and stuff to kit bash and things like that, then you want to know, well, what fits what and what won't work with what. So in this video, I kind of got like this one is just for heads. I'll probably go and do one for like arms and like what arms go with what and legs go with what. But for right now, it's heads, because I bought this from Romankey Cowl. And when you look at the figure, like, okay, I can probably use a Marvel Legends or a G.I. Joe head or something and go ahead and it'll work. Absolutely not. So, first off, this is from the Marvel Legends. This is, I believe this is Captain Marvel, the Warbird version. So they have a peg that looks like that. It was painted, it was like sculpted into there. And the hole in there looked like that. So this is the Marvel Legends. I think she's like a Hydra agent or something like that. I got her to put with like kit bash because her legs are all the way green and the arms are green. And these right here, it's pretty good. You can use it for like an ogre or goblin or something like that. But the peg right there is almost the same size as that one. And you can do that. Now, with a little mixing and matching, because they're all made by Hasbro, the Joe's peg is a little smaller, because they're also Hasbro, but the peg for the Joes is a little smaller. I haven't got any Star Wars figures. They're also made by Hasbro, but you can still kind of mix and match the heads up some. And man, boss fight, love boss fight. I do. I got a whole bunch of the Red Sonja. I bought a whole bunch of the Red Sonja figures and like a few of these Kier. They're from the EPIC H.A.C.K.S collection. And I'm waiting for their customizable characters to come out. They were supposed to, like the silver ones and the colored ones were supposed to have been out earlier this year. Well, not earlier. It was like second and third quarter. But man, like the figures, because pretty much the ball joint, because I guess Boss Fight, it was a bunch of the guys who designed action figures for Hasbro and other places. But they pretty much try to make their characters, make their figures user friendly, universal kind of. And I like that because you can use Marvel Legends hands, Marvel Legends heads, G.I. Joe hands, G.I. Joe heads, and they pretty much fit the boss fight, which I find fucking awesome. I love that because this is what I wanted to do. So I went and I bought the Namorita figure and for her blue head, because the Namorita figure almost, it matches the Kier. So I haven't got it on yet because like I said, I'm still tripping off of this right here. So before I go back down that rabbit hole, now when you look at that, it's like, man, and this is the little peg. So the head, that's where the peg goes into on the head. And man, no other figure has a peg that's small. Man, the wrestling head, this right here, this is Bianca Belair. This is, I forget who makes the wrestling figures. But the wrestling figure's hole was kind of small. You have to heat it up to stick it on something. pretty much, but it'll still work. Nobody else has a dang peg this small, man. Look at that. You can't use that with anything. And trying to kit bash, I like the articulation and the figure and everything, but pretty much Romankey, Cowl, man, I feel as though that they were really selfish in what they did here. They gave you a customizable figure, but didn't be like, all right, we're at least going to make the ball joint a little different, you know what I'm saying? But enough to where if you tweak a little bit here or there, it'll fit. Absolutely not. You have to completely destroy this head to get it, you know what I'm saying? Or to get it to fit something else, and vice versa. None of these heads will fit on there. So you have this figure. Oh, and just to show you, hold on, let me take this off. So even if you take the neck off, and you still can't use it because it's not a hole, it's like how the rest of them are, like some of the other ones. Like, check out Boss Fight. They got it to where, hey, if you want to take our peg off and use it on something else, take it off. Go ahead. You can pull that out. G.I. Joe, same thing. They got a removable peg. You can take that out. I thought I bought one over. But G.I. Joe, you can take it out. The Marvel Legends, no. You can't take them off. But hey, it's cool. They still work. But these guys, they gave you the removable peg, the removable neck, and they give you this crap. You can't use it. You can't do anything with it. So I bought this figure used because I was like, well, it looked kind of weird to me already. I was like, man, the neck kind of looks weird. I wonder if I can use it with anything. And you absolutely cannot. This figure, if you are a customizer, you're going to have to either figure out how to, I don't know, take some, I've seen some guys use it to make the joints on the figures tighter by putting some type of substance around the ball to make the ball bigger or something like that. But you're going to have to do a whole MacGyver to get one of these heads to fit onto this body. You're not going to be able to do it. And that was the whole thing, man, because Bianca, her color kind of matches. It's, you know, and it would have been great to put her on this figure. And you could have had a really cool wrestling figure. You could customize the outfit. You got a Bianca Belair, or if you get one of the paler ones, you can get like, who's the champion now? Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and you could have put them on one of these bodies, and the poses that they do are phenomenal. They work. They would have been really great for this body to do poses and stuff. And but man, Romankey really, they screwed up, man. And you can tell in my voice I'm kind of angry about it. So I'm still gonna do my reviews and everything, but for right now, I'm sticking with Boss Fight, their Epic H.A.C.K.S collection. Because, like I said, the joints on this thing are tight. You know, when you shake the figure, it's not moving. I like how the joints are on it. I like the articulation on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not overly articulated. Like, you got a little bit of the shoulder thing going on here, but not as much as like you do with this figure. But it does give this one more movement, but it's a little more brittle. I noticed that the pieces seem to fall off a lot if you do certain poses with this one. You have to kind of be careful with it to where with the Boss Fight, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can be, if you want to have a wrestling match, you can have a wrestling match with it and none of the pieces fall off. You know what I'm saying? They're there. They're sturdy. I love Boss Fight. But once again, to whereas this one is kind of gentle. You can't do that. Same with like these. These are the same, you know, they're sturdy. Very sturdy figures. So yeah. Back to what I was saying though. That is the heads on these. I'm gonna find some more figures because somebody had sent me a link about some bootleg Dragon Ball figures that came out. I'll put the link in it. You can get it from 5K Toys. I'll put the link in the comments. I don't know how to do if anybody knows how to put the link in the description or whatever. I'm not like a super YouTuber or anything like that. Just a beginner who's, you know what I'm saying, trying to help out fellow collectors and fellow, you know, customizers. But I'll put the link. Yeah, they got these bootleg Dragon Balls, but they look pretty cool. So I'm gonna try them out and see what's going on. And I'll get back and let you guys know. But yeah, that's the deal with the heads. You know, with the Marvel Legends interchangeable, and they kind of work, like I said, once again, with the boss fight, Epic Hacks, wrestling figures. You kind of you can fit them onto the others, but you got to heat it up because the hole is a little smaller, but it does fit. Joe's, you know, they work. Romankey, I'm going to have to give you a thumbs down as far as the customization. All right, guys, if you like the video, you know, like and subscribe. As always, the comments are open. If you want to say anything, you know, hey, it's a free country. So until the next time, take care, everybody.